This is like, oh wow, your banner is terrible. Do you want me to bring you down to the banner shop? Stop dancing like that. Stop it. Stop it. Good morning, everyone. Dave from the wee hours here, back with some more Rising Star 2 with the ridiculous decorative Daves. I slept overnight, and once again, somebody is on the phone with me. It's Summers. Involve at Laugh. You have a gig. Well, obviously, we're definitely going to play the gig with you. When is it? The 29th. All right, it's the 16th, so that's the end of the month. That's fine. That's totally fine. Wait, we're the opening slot. Wow, so we just got the trash slot. Thanks a lot. We're going to be paid $51, and Ashton got $4 more out of that. Well, we'll see if we can sell some shirts or that kind of thing. So yeah, obviously we want to book that gig. Of course we do. I do see that Brad is having an issue with his gear. What's your problem? Oh, you have no drumsticks. Oh, hi, Paul. Hi. Yeah, no, we'll definitely do your gig. When is your gig? It's the 21st. Okay, that's the end of this week. Yeah, that's fine, man. That's fine. It's another trash gig. We're going to be the opening band, but that's fine. It's all building up our popularity. It's all good stuff. It'll all be experience. It's all... Yes. Short answer, yes, man. We'll do your thing. We got to get some drumsticks down, and we should actually probably check out everyone else's gear, too. So we're going to need some money. We got to go out and make some money. I need money. I need to fix the van. I need to paint the van completely different because the graffiti is good, but dragons are better. So we basically need money. I'm going to go out and do some side jobs. And thank you to the comment section for reminding me that mowing the lawn is basically the worst side job because it's not a lot of money and we don't get any experience from it, whereas all the other side jobs we do get experience from. So we'll favor the other side jobs in the future. I do kind of default to the lawn mowing because it's really, really quick and easy and I don't actually have to do anything. I just have to watch a very quick cutscene and I get some money. But the other ones are better for us. So let's see what we can go pick off the map here. And everyone kept telling me to do the hotel and motel ones. That came up in the comment section frequently. So let's do Samantha's, because Carly's hotel must have reliable transportation, and I can't guarantee that. So we're going to do Samantha's motel. Yep, sure, we'll head over there. It's around the corner, sort of, vaguely. It's going to take us about an hour and a half to get there, because the van basically moves at 4 miles an hour. So apparently several guests of the motel have had a little bit too much to drink, and we're going to be their designated driver for $400. Have you seen the van? Samantha, have you seen the van? Obviously, I'm going to accept that. That goes without saying. But this may take me a while, Samantha. I think one of them is down here. Now, is this just one of the ones where we sort of have to just zip over the contact point and we get them? I certainly hope so, because there's a lot of them around town. Oh yeah, they're just waving in the street there. There, I got one. I think I actually just ran that person over with my van, but they're drunk, so they probably won't even notice, and... you know, they'll just bounce a little bit and it'll all be fine. Everything's 100% fine. I gotta roll around town and get several more drunk people, throw them into our graffiti van. This looks less like a side gig and more like the opening of a Criminal Minds episode, but we're gonna do it anyway. Oh. There we go. We got our $400. We got a bit of XP, and coincidentally, right next door, if I back up the van, is a music shop. So let's get everyone kitted out here. Brad, you're the major issue, right? You need some drumsticks. Anything that's going to be really valuable on stage. There's some stage presence right there. And again, thank you to the comments section. Basically, everyone coming to a consensus and saying, yeah, start dumping all your points into stage presence. That's the thing that you really want to have a successful gig. It's not playing skill, it's the stage presence skill. So we'll definitely start dumping more into that. But for right now, Brad, you can have several of these. Why don't you take 4 of those? Does anyone else need anything? Rebecca, how are your strings? Do you have quite a few backup strings? Okay, good. What about you, Ashton? You've got a quantity of backup strings. Everyone else should basically be fine. Is there anything I want to spend my money on? On me. Like me, actually. I've had the same keyboard for ages. And that's just a +1 on songwriting. I don't have a ton of money, though. The keyboards are pretty pricey. Yeah, they're super, super pricey. Okay, no, we probably won't do that, then. I stopped into Cody's printing here right down the street, see if we need to buy any shirts. How many do we have in stock? We have 45. And we're selling them at 7. let's just tentatively bump that up a little bit. How about it was $10 for a Ridiculous Decorative Dave's t-shirt? I think that's a bargain. The ink on printing out that very long name alone has got to be worth $10. Inspirational to reinvent our image. I know we're going to work on that too, man. We're doing a lot of things right now, me. How is our inspiration? Speaking of which, absolutely terrible. Absolutely terrible. It's really, really awful. Is there... Because I keep saying we can only see bands on the weekend, I think there are actually people playing during the week. And while I happen to be looking at you, Rebecca, somebody in the comments said we need to get you some shoes. To which I reply, no. You look amazing. You look perfect just as you are, and you're even more badass without shoes, just the fishnet stockings. Maybe we'll think about it down the road if you're really, really sad and it's going to cheer you up to get new clothing. But right now, Rebecca, apart from me, Rebecca is the best dressed person in this band. So what was I going to look at? Oh yeah, the city guide. Is anyone playing, like, tonight? Tomorrow night, this Tuesday, okay. So we could see somebody on Tuesday. Tomorrow night, yeah, we can see bands all week. I don't know where I got it stuck in my head that they were just on the weekends, but there's people playing every single night. Not a lot of them. We don't have any choices, really. But we could go out and see them. So tomorrow night, we're going to go to At the Pencil. I think we're about to play with them anyway. So yeah, we're going to add that to our little calendar there so we remember to go. We'll do a side job tomorrow, and then we're going to check those guys out. We're going to see if we can check out somebody every single day and just jack our inspiration up. And what we'll do with the rest of the day that came up in the comments is go ahead and keep practicing the songs you're not even taking out anyway, because why not? So let's put I Hate Pants, Love is a Cardboard Box, and the original Rock Your Face Off on the practice list. Let's just do one day of practice. At bare minimum, it'll just be some experience. There you go. So we got some XP for everything. We should really probably be practicing every day, even if we're not going to use those songs, because it's just flat out experience, and that's what we need. Okay, so the basic plan for this entire week is side job, see a gig. Side job, see a gig, until we've got enough inspiration that we can write a really good song. Another side job under our belt, we delivered some stuff for one of the garages around town, and we're going off to see somebody. Who are we going off to see again? Yeah, the Juicy Polishes. Yeah, that's an unfortunate name. But yeah, they're playing around here. So side gig, see a band. Side gig, see a band. And then we'll almost be at our gig. I'd like to see where our inspiration's at tomorrow and see if we can maybe write another song. Let's check these guys out. Okay, your banner is terrible for a start. That is one of the worst banners I've ever seen. There's no kitties on it. There's no Freemasonry icons. There's no skulls. There's no chains. There's no fire. And you, sir, you need to stop everything that you're doing and go not be outside. You should just live at home and never, ever come outside. You're all right, though. And you I can dig. You I'm into. Dump the lead singer. Get someone like me instead. Well, back home after that gig, and Ashton got a level up, which is great. So let's start dumping this into, well, stage presence. Basically stage presence for you. I don't think you're going to be our champion songwriter, because you got that accounting background and you keep coming up with these sort of weird accounting songs. I don't even know what you're trying to do with those. I'd rather do Brad's prog rock thing, if I'm honest about things. But let's make you super, I'll put them all in. There we go. 18 on stage presence. We might look at, when we get a little more money put together, some better gear for you. Maybe another bass that has some stage presence attached to it. We could certainly look at that. And we will, at some point, tick your business skill up. Comment section came through and said, just find one person and focus them in business. That's really all you need. You don't need a bunch of people being good at business. So, Ashton, with your accounting background coming from a bookkeeping world, we may focus you in that later, but not right now. How is our inspiration? Obviously, you're maxed out because you just leveled up. Alicia, yeah, okay, 55 on me, 64, 55, that's not bad. I think one more side gig and see a band day. Who's playing tomorrow? Tomorrow night, Knit for Potato. Yeah, I think we played with those guys. We will definitely add that to the calendar. All right, one more side gig, one more seeing a band, and then I think we're in a position to write a song before our gig. We won't have time to practice it, but we might be able to get a decent song put together. Well, unfortunately today there's only the landscaping jobs. So that's unfortunate. We won't get any XP for that, but we'll get a little bit of money. That's fine. I guess we've helped everyone we can possibly help. So I'll just zip through this quick landscaping job, and then we're going to go see that band, and then we're going to try and get something written, hopefully something pretty high quality. Actually, before we head over to the gig, I don't have a lot of money, but I have a little bit of money. I just want to see if there's anything we could do with Ashton's gear. What is your base right now? You've got the ESP, that's +1 on playing, and this one, which is nothing at all. Okay, the bass guitars are not that expensive. Not that expensive. Is there anything that could get me a plus on... Well, that's a plus on songwriting. I wouldn't hate that. I'd love to see something with a plus on stage presence. That one's an acoustic. That's required for busking. We may investigate busking later. Right now I want to focus on the upcoming couple of weeks here with our gigs. So get off the acoustic. There we go. +2 stage presence. And it's bright pink. I kind of like that. It's not even that expensive. Anything better? There's a +2 on presence, +1 on presence, +3 on playing. Ashton, I know I'm really favoring you with the gear. You've got like 3 guitars right now, one of which I bought accidentally, but here we are. I'm going to buy you this guitar. Not really sure why, but if you got a +3 on stage presence, that's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, that concert hall is right around the corner. Let's go in, we're going to see this band, get our inspiration jacked up as high as possible, and then tomorrow, let's work on writing a new song. So Knit for Potato, we've seen these guys before. See, the flaw in my plan here is that we're spending an awful lot of money to see these shows. This is like, oh wow, your banner is terrible. Do you want me to bring you down to the banner shop? Stop dancing like that. Stop it. Stop it. Do you want me to bring you down to the banner shop? Because they do really, really good work if you ask them to, rather than this weak little number you've got going on over there. All right, let's spend some money here on seeing them. I mean, it's still some XP, which is good, and up on inspiration. I was only $100 this time. It does fluctuate, and I'm not sure why. Sometimes it's 100, sometimes it's 200. Who the heck knows? I don't need to drive the van home. I could just magically go home. How's our inspiration looking here? 82. 82. 100 because you leveled up. 91. You know what? This is about as good as we're going to get in the near future. Let's see what we can do. All right, Brad's got an 18 on melody. Let me pull that down. Wow, I actually have a 5 on melody. My songwriting is going up. Oh, Brad's got a 17 on lyrics, but it doesn't work with his melody. Okay. And someone else in the comments had said, well, just put all your songwriting into Brad. I mean, he's already good at it. You may as well just make him better. And I understand that's a perfectly good way to approach the game as a mechanical side of things, but this is my band. It's not all going to be Brad. There's a certain story that is happening here with the Ridiculous Decorative Daves, and not all the songs are going to be Brad related if I have anything to say about it. So although it might be the smart thing to do to dump all of our songwriting into Brad, it's not going to be what the Ridiculous Decorative Daves do because it's my band. You can tell I'm the one with the David Bowie face tattoo. That being said, I'm going to bank Brad's 7 on lyrics here, and I've got a 5 on melody. I'm just going to bank any high numbers right now. Maybe we can use them later. But while we've got the inspiration up, let's just take any of these numbers that are basically anything over 3 I would be happy with. Okay, so I've got a 17 and an 18 with Brad, but they're not going to work together. Well, let's throw in the 18 and see what that leaves me with. I can still use Brad's lyrics there. That's a 7. It's pretty good. Where does that leave me for rhythm? Yeah, we can still get a rhythm in here. Actually, I can put in my rhythm. Will that leave me anything on riff? Just barely. Okay, Rebecca, who does not wear shoes, you are going to come in on the riff. You are the guitarist. You should be in on the riff. Okay, song quality 30. That's certainly quite a lot higher than we traditionally do. And where we have spent a whole week, basically, all right, we spent like 2 days, but a whole week working very hard on our side jobs and going to see lots and lots of bands, I think it is time once again, especially where it's a new year, Ashton, Brad, where it's a new year like this, let's do yet another remix of Rock Your Face Off, because with this kind of quality, it's time. Welcome to the Rock Your Face Off 2021 remix. I swear up, downs, backwards, and forwards, this is not going to be like the Police when they did Don't Stand So Close to Me 86. We all remember it. We all just wish it never happened. But this is not that. This is Rock Your Face Off 2021, and it is going to rock your face off even harder than every other Rock Your Face Off has rocked your face off. So we are going to finish writing this song. Songwriters get some XP. You have a gig coming up. Wow, we are getting a lot of contacts now. Yeah, definitely, Vivian. Absolutely. When is it? It is April 28th. Okay, so we'll have back-to-back gigs next week. Cool. We're going to get a whole big $25 out of this. But that's fine. Yeah, we'll totally take the gig. Anything to get our popularity up, because we kind of want to shoot for that manager thing. That would be nice. All right. What's our plan? Our plan, I guess, is to practice at a gig tomorrow. We're not going to get Rock Your Face Off 2021 up to the level we want it to be, but we might be able to do something with it. And the comments that chipped in on the practice thing, they said, actually, you do want to spread the love around here. So I was focusing on a song that had 0 play skill, because I thought we'd dump all of our practice into that. But as I understand it in the comments, and I may be misunderstanding it, it wouldn't be the first time, there's kind of a diminishing returns if you focus everything on one song. So we may actually, we'll just keep those other 3 on. We're probably not going to roll them out. Actually, throw Gazing at Brad on there, because that's actually a pretty good quality song. It's just that we're not actually that good at it. And take Love as a Cardboard Box off of there. Okay, we're going to do just 1 day of practice. That's all. Just a quick day of practice. See what we can do. The Rock Your Face Off 2021 we are terrible at. We're absolutely terrible at. We are definitely going to roll that out. Probably for next week. But we're not going to take it out tonight. I think we're going to keep the exact same set list that has worked out for like the last 3 gigs and see what we can do with it. Hi, Lawrence Barr. We're back. I know we're getting a lot of calls these days, and I actually would like to check out your venue calendar. Folks in the comments had reminded me sometimes there are kind of open mic nights, so to speak, where you can just sort of pick a day, and if you can play, you can play, and we can kind of set up our own gigs. It doesn't look like anything in this calendar, so it looks like these guys are all booked up. No open mic nights or, hey, just come by and play Lawrence Barr. But we're here. Tails in the Roof, Discreet Humilities, Stable Pocket, and the Ridiculous Decorative Daves. We hopefully, with Ashton, have a little bit more stage presence, and I think our set list is solid. So let's go set this up. Yeah, I think we roll out with exactly this set. Now, the Rock Your Face Off remix is not actually as good as Rock Your Face Off 2021, but we don't play Rock Your Face Off 2021 very well, so I don't want to jeopardize this set list. When we get to 100%, with Rock Your Face Off 2021, then we'll probably replace the Rock Your Face Off remix with that. But for right now, we go with exactly this. I think let's just start this gig. Yeah, I'm not sure why people think Rebecca needs shoes. She's doing just fine. It is a very small stage. After we spent so much time looking at those massive theaters, this seems very, very dingy. But you know what? We're in there. And unlike everyone else we've seen this week, our banner is awesome. Skulls, Masonic icons, kitty, chains. It definitely tells you you are going to get your face rocked off here, and it says it well. Once again, we are rocking a solid, moderately entertained by the performance. Moderately entertained. I'll take it. I'll absolutely take it. We sold 2 shirts, and we did bump up the price, so there's $20 right there. 15 fans in attendance. Little boost of inspiration, but we're kind of be bottomed out on that since we wrote a good song, and everything else is up. We've made a lot of friends with other bands. Excellent. Let's see the post-mortem here. Yeah, we're getting there. These used to be 2 smiley faces on most of these. Now they're 3. Okay, that stage presence is working out. All right, keep doing what we're doing. We are on the right track with the Ridiculous Decorative Daves here. You know what? We may as well end the night with a little bit of practice. Nothing wrong with that. We'll close out the night with some practice, and then tomorrow it'll still be the weekend. we can go see some other bands. I am going to shave off the I Hate Pants and Rock Your Face Off. I love them. I do. But I'd rather focus. I know there's kind of diminishing returns, but yes and no. Anyway, we're starting practice on these songs. This is how we're going here. Just give me 1 day of practice, please. I really want to get good at rock. Oh, hi, Adrian. You have another gig. Okay, wow. The Ridiculous Decorative Dave's phone is going off the hook right now. May 5th. That's fine. That'll be 2 weekends from now. We've got plenty of time for that. Oh boy, are you guys going to be sad when we're the opening band and we rock everyone's faces off, and then you get to your part of the gig and you find out everyone's faces has already been rocked off and you have nothing left to rock off. You are going to be wicked sad that you booked us. I couldn't even get out of the practice room before Paul's on the phone. All right, Paul wants me to come and see him. Yeah, we'll do it. We'll definitely do that. We're going to go out and see somebody anyway, so it may as well be Paul as anyone else. All right, the Ridiculous Decorative Daves need a nap. It's been a very busy day. Oh, no kidding. It's the release date anniversary of the first Ramones album. Oh, that's awesome. I always forget how many times I had seen them live. 2, 3, I can remember at least 2. It might have been 3. Things got a little hazy in those days, so hey, sometimes you see the Ramones and you don't even remember it. Sounds like a good Ramones show. Why did I come over here? Oh, because triple XP. Extra XP for that. So are we supposed to be seeing somebody tonight? Is that, oh, there's all sorts of good new side jobs here. Great. Give me concerts. And I think, who did we say we were going to see? I don't even remember anymore. I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm sure it'll be 100% fine. Let's practice what we got to practice here. We may as well get that extra XP. No reason to... we won't be able to see anyone tonight, but I think the extra XP is worth it. So just give me 1 day of practice, please. Thank you very much. Okay, good chunk of extra XP there. Thank you. And we're getting better and better at the Rock Your Face Off 2021. I swear to God, it's not like Don't Stand So Close to Me 86. I swear it. It actually does rock your face off, unlike Don't Stand So Close to Me 86. Right. 3 days. Well, technically 4. 3 days. Let's do... I want to keep doing the side gigs and getting the inspiration and all of that, but I also really want to focus on practice. I want to roll out Rock Your Face Off 2021 at this next gig. So after that quick side job, Brad got a level up. I dumped everything into stage presence because I am pretty convinced, and so is the comments section, that's what's turning those 2 smiley faces into 3 smiley faces. That's what's holding their attention. That's what's getting us better and better results from our gig. And Brad, I know stage presence isn't usually your problem because you look like this. You look like Brad. But anything we can do to help. Maybe we can get those 3 smiley faces to be 4 smiley faces. Now, obviously, you have 100 inspiration. How's everyone else? Everyone else is kind of okay. Yeah, we're still a little tapped out from that exhaustive songwriting there. Okay, what's my move? Is anyone playing tonight that I'm supposed to be seeing that I've already forgotten about? Concerts tonight, Gutsy Voice. Yeah, we've actually already got kind of a rep with them, so sure, we'll go see them. What is the deal with the people and their banners? They have the worst banners. There's a huge print shop downtown, guys. You can put anything you want in the banner, and you chose that. Alright, I don't hate what you're doing, though. It's better than that very silly dance that other people do. You're kicking things. You're all kicking things. You're a very kicky group. Well, I spent yesterday doing side jobs and going to see a gig. I don't remember what exactly I saw, but it happened. And then I just woke up this morning to take this side job. Now, this is interesting. One hotel wants me to trash another hotel. So, cool. We haven't actually done this before. So we're gonna, I guess, check in. I have no idea what happens here, but that was the job. The one hotel wanted me to go over to another one. Okay, let's see what you got to say here. Most objects will become highlighted. Click and hold the right mouse button to pick it up, and then throw it. Okay, can do. So if and they actually deliberately, oh yeah, here we go. +1 happiness and inspiration. Can I get the lamp? I can get oh, this is great. Throw it out the window. Oh, I missed the window. Oh, I got an achievement for trashing things. Oh, I like that painting. Oh, it's me. Oh, look. There I am. It's me. I look so great in these leather pants. I am all about those leather pants. Continue trashing the place. Throw that over there. Yeah. How about the fridge? Can we trash the fridge? No, we can't trash the fridge. Okay. How about these glasses? Oh, I broke it. I meant to hold it, but now I'm breaking it. There we go. TV. I see a TV. Can I get the TV out the window? No, not quite. But it doesn't look good. Anyway, oh, that looks very fragile. Yeah, oh, I smashed the TV. I've smashed everything. We're so happy and inspired. Oh, I've done way more damage than I was supposed to. Whoops. Doodly-doo-doo-doo-doo, doodly-doo-doo-doo. Just, leave the room. Nothing to see here. I've just spent all my money on trashing a hotel. I better be getting reimbursed for this. I know I did slightly more damage than, you may have anticipated, but I got really excited when I broke the TV. Who wouldn't? Let's go, inside and explain our actions here. Alright, do I get... Okay, I got all my money back. Great. I think I got way more money than I was supposed to. Even better. Alright, well, that was insanely cool. Let's go home and see what that did for our inspiration. Oh yeah, we are wicked inspired after trashing that hotel room. A couple of folks in the comments had said that, go trash a hotel room. It's really good for your inspiration. But we didn't have a lot of money. But this time I got paid to do it. So not only did I not have to pay for the hotel room, but I actually got paid to trash the hotel room. Alright, let's see if we can translate this into something. Not as completely exciting as I wanted, given our very, very high inspiration, but Brad's got a 15 kicking around down here. No, not that one. Actually, I'll take that one too. No, wait, that's a 1, Brad. That's not what I wanted out of you. I want the 15, thank you. And then what else did I see around here? There's a 4 kicking around. Anything higher than that? Ooh, a nice 11. Up here, and I'll take that 6 too. I'm going to take both of these 6s actually. Brad, good work there. Brad again with the riff. Okay, I'm going to take it. I'm actually running out of stuff to bank here for the first time. Alrighty, well let's see if we can make anything happen. There's a nice 6 there on Brad. This one might be primarily Brad, but what I'm immediately seeing is, oh, if I could put all of this together, I see 3 high numbers that are going to work all at once if I can just get the riff for it, and I can. Is there anyone else who would like to do this riff? No, literally this song is 100% Brad, at a song quality of 48 though. This is going to be our mega song, at least for the time being, until we get better at songwriting. This is going to be the monster song. It's not a rock your face off though. I'm going to tell you that right now, Brad. It's not a rock your face off. It is all you, and I'm concerned about your prog rock tendencies. Now, of course, Brad has been shoving Rush albums down his throat like candy, and he really wanted to redo Closer to the Heart. It's one of his favorite Rush songs. Understandably so, it's a great song. Ashton, our business person, though, is very quick to remind him that the ridiculous decorative Daves can't afford a lawsuit from the Pert estate or any of the living members of Rush. So we kind of reworked it into Closer to the Spleen. Unfortunately, Brad has no medical training, and he's not actually sure what a spleen is, but he's pretty sure it lives inside a human body, and it's probably in the vague direction of the heart. So Brad's contribution, our highest quality song, we're going to do it as a medium energy level, because we don't have a lot of those. Be nice to have a really good one, is Closer to the Spleen, which has nothing to do with the Rush song Closer to the Heart, and we will certainly not be inviting any lawsuits from living or otherwise members of that band. And no surprise, Brad gets 100% of the XP on that. We don't really have time to practice that and get it on the set list for this weekend, but during the week, while I've just been doing side jobs and going to see gigs, I did continue to practice the Rock Your Face Off 2021 remix. So we're up to 93 on that. I think what we'll just do is, let's keep Closer to the Spleen in there, and then we'll max out the Rock Your Face Remix 2021. Get that done for a day, thank you. All some good XP there. Unfortunately, no level ups. I would have liked to have had a quick level up before we went out. But great, we're 100% on Rock Your Face Off 2021, which I assure you is nothing like that police monstrosity. So I think we're going to keep this real simple. We're just going to take off the Rock Your Face Off remix, and we're going to put in its place the Rock Your Face Off 2021. That's just easy. It's actually not incredibly higher quality, but it's a little bit higher quality. than the Rock Your Face Off remix. So we're going to put that in there. I think we keep everything else just as it is. Down the road, we'll probably replace Huckleberry Finn with Closer to the Spleen when we get that practiced up a little better. Yeah, I know, Brad, just shush, alright? Yeah, we all like Rush, alright? They're a little hard to get into, but we all like them. Just stop looking so smug and pleased with yourself about your prog rock nonsense. Anyway, we'll replace Huckleberry Finn with Closer to the Spleen at some point, but for right now, we are just going to rock this out. We're going to blow the roof off the place with Rock Your Face Off 2021. This audience has never had their faces rocked off like they have tonight. Yeah, we are just killing it here. Fluffy Pancake Rock, one of our best songs, absolutely wrecking the place right now. Straight into meh, cool the audience down a little, give them a chance to breathe, and then, yes, Brad, we're doing Huckleberry Finn. It's like a 19-minute song. Most of it is just sort of vague instrumental stuff, and there's some weird lyrics about trees, but anyway, now the audience is having their faces so rocked off they can't imagine ever having a face again. Well, we're still solidly in moderately entertained, but that's okay. I'm willing to take that right now. What I'm more enthused at is more fans showed up. 19 fans showed up, and we sold 3 shirts. So we're actually doing better with the shirts now that we've jacked the price up. How did the overall songs, they actually weren't that crazy about Meh this time, or Huckleberry Finn. Now that's odd. That's odd. There was a thing that said there was some hecklers in the band, so that might have made it difficult for people to enjoy it. Interesting. So those little notes that we get, they're not just there for flavor. They can actually affect how our set did. But we're still overall pretty good. Overall pretty good, and I'm happy with that. Okay, band meeting, everyone. Band meeting. Whole band in here, please. Thank you very much, guys. Alicia, Ashton, get out of your room. Rebecca, don't bother ever putting shoes on. I love you just the way you are. First important note, I, your band leader, have a level up, so let's split this one between songwriting and stage presence. Let's get stage presence moving in a positive direction here and keep that songwriting boosting up. I'm not saying I'm competing with Brad right now, but we're at least moving there. Guys, I think we're on a very, very solid track here. A very solid track. We had a good kind of rhythm going. See what I did there with sort of a music pun, guys? A rhythm. Ashton, Brad, you're kind of the rhythm section. You want to laugh at that at all? Anyway, so we've gone side gig and then see a band, get our inspiration up. And then we do that for a few days, and then we write a killer song, and then we do that all over again. This is a good rhythm that we're into here. P.S., we trashed a hotel room and got paid for it. That was the best part of our week. That is an excellent place to call it on Rising Star 2 for today with more of the ridiculous decorative Daves. I really feel we're on the right track here. I think that we're in a positive direction. We keep doing what we're doing. People are calling us daily to play gigs with them. So I think we are moving towards the stardom that we so richly deserve in the ridiculous decorative Daves. Do please keep the comments coming in, guys, and do please let me know what you think of Rising Star 2. And hey, if you enjoyed the video, do please leave a like down below. It does cheer me up no end when people do that. And if you're new to the channel, maybe just checking it out for the first time, feel free to hit that subscribe button. See more of this ridiculous nonsense. Until then, I'm Dave. Thank you, as always, for joining me in the wee hours, and we'll see you next time. Oh yeah, I like that. It kind of looks like Andy Warhol came in here and threw up. Robot, how do we rescue you? I don't know how to rescue you. I'm also not sure I ever knew you were a woman. Excuse you? Excuse you? You were literally in a cubicle, but you felt the need to pee on the floor.